Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like and notification button, and you guys, you know what? Let's get started. All right, you guys, so this controversial beef between Candace and Cardi, it all started after Candace tweeted a video clip from her interview with the Daily Wire's Ben Shapiro, in which she called Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden's interview with the WAP rapper as an insulting attempt to pander to Black American voters. If Black Americans aren't insulted by the fact that Joe Biden, who has been hiding in his basement for the entire year, made an appearance and came out because he was going to do an interview with Cardi B, do we have nothing better to offer, Candace said. Cardi B shot back with a series of profanity-laced videos in which she said Candace has an identity crisis and doesn't care about Black Americans because she's married to a white man who she then likened to an upper-class KKK in the United Kingdom. Candace followed up with several tweets, one urging Black Americans to wake up to Democrat racism, another mocking wealthy Hollywood idols, and finally a victorious tweet declaring she, quote-unquote, broke Cardi B. Now, I don't know you guys, but to me, this is just, first of all, how are we going to be able to hear the facts of anything that you're trying to present if you guys are going back and forth like two immature kids that are fighting over who's right and who's wrong? Right now, we're facing a huge pandemic with a lot of things going on. In California, where I am, for one, these fires that are spreading everywhere, we have so much going on than to keep watching. The one thing that really annoys me is that Candace is taking memes and a lot of other different things, and she's like pretty much cyberbullying Cardi B. You know what I mean? It's okay to make your point. I try to stay open-minded so I can hear every side, every aspect. But when you're doing all this other immature, excuse my language, bullshit, then you're going to miss me with all that. Like, I don't want to hear it. I don't have time for it. Get straight to the facts. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like when it ends up in a bunch of back and forth, being petty, nitpicking. You know, I'm not here for it. You know, you guys feel me? I mean, I don't know if anyone else is that same way, but that's just how I am. So, in closing, Cardi B has always been Cardi B. So for Candace to say that she's illiterate, she's ignorant, I just don't agree with that. I don't agree with that, especially, you know, you being in the position that you're in. You know, you're not supposed to just, you know, insult another woman like that just because she has her own views that are different from yours. You know what I mean? That's just not okay, you know? And also, instead of Candace creating memes declaring that she destroyed or broke Cardi, why not just sit down with her and try to have a civil debate or a civil conversation? All right, you guys. So for those of you who didn't see the debate or what was going on between the two, I'm going to add a few clips in so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, check this out.
Illiterate person, and if I appeal to this illiterate person and she does like she literally did in the middle of this interview, and they think she's cool, she's hip just by sitting here and taking this interview, Black people will vote for me. It's basically saying, Black people, you are stupid, you are dumb, and you're so foolish. I mean, do you think, what if she just said in the middle of the interview, Joe Biden, can you name one Cardi B album? No, Joe Biden, do me a favor, just one Cardi B lyric. He couldn't do it. Of course he's not, because he's being handled and they're saying Black people like this person. This is what they're into. And so here you go, talk to her. Same thing with Hillary Clinton when she went on the Breakfast Club and she said she had hot sauce in her bag, right? She didn't know what Beyonce's song that came from. One of her handlers said, say this, right? Probably got the questions ahead of time. Say this. Say you keep hot sauce in your bag. Right now, Beyonce's song is trending and it's hot sauce in my bag swag. And she looked like a fish out of water and said it. It is demeaning. It is pandering. It is ridiculous, okay? And she asked pointedly ridiculous questions. I want lower taxes, but I want universal health care for all. She had no idea what she was doing, and yet both Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden made the time to sit with her because they believe Black people are stupid.
Look, to be fair with Candace Owens, she knows a thing or two about being told what to say by her handlers. So she has some good experience with that. I have more to say, but Cenk, jump in.
Yeah, no, I thought that was a textbook case of projection. You know, you just sit down with a black person, and you think people are stupid enough to believe that they represent all black people? Candace, that's you. Okay, Ben Shapiro sits down with you, one of the 7 black people who are willing to sell out everyone else for money, and you say, no, actually, don't believe the polling where well over 90% of African Americans support Democrats. Believe that I actually represent Democrats. And Ben Shapiro's like, we got a black person, good enough. Okay, do I know anything about her or the culture? No, all I do is insult their culture every single day on the show. But I got a black person, it's Candace Owens, so hey, that's it. I now have credibility. I don't know what she's saying either, but I know she's blaming you guys, and I love it. I love it. So it was perfect projection.
Right, and look, the feud went on and on Twitter with Cardi B responding. It's just so. Look, I think Cardi B, if she wants to respond, go ahead. That's obviously your right. But Candace Owens was throwing a fit because Biden was more willing to sit down with Cardi B and rejected an interview with Candace Owens. But the thing is, like, Candace Owens is not someone that anyone takes seriously, including people on the right. You think Ben Shapiro takes Candace Owens seriously? Ben Shapiro uses Candace Owens as a tool.
And I couldn't agree more. That's why I wanted you guys to see this clip, because Candace Owens is ridiculous. Like, if you go on her social media platform, you will see that she degrades black men, black people in general, and I just can't stand with her on that. Like, I can't. So, like they said, I really can't take her seriously, because they're just looking for someone that also, okay, she happens to be black, and now she's dogging, you know, black people out, and I mean, it's just ridiculous. So yes, you guys, I'm just not with it. I'm sorry. I'm not with it. All right, you guys, so I'm out. Like and subscribe. See you on the next video. Peace.